The Antiquarians! Episode 5, President's Kill List.
Kydex sheath allows for various carry options. I wear mine horizontally on my belt.
Nice keybar.
Here, check this out, guys. This is the Strayed SCH-F3 Extreme Survival. Got a 12-inch overall length, 6/3/8 black finish stainless steel, full tang, groove black, micarta handles, and a lanyard. This was the last one I was issued, basically, in the service.
Sweet.
You know, it's actually done me pretty well. Super sharp edge, keeps an edge too, which is really decent. Hasn't seen a lot of action by any means, but like I said, who knows, maybe that'll change. Sam, let me have a look at yours there. Looks pretty decent.
It's a British MOD survival knife. Still make these in Sheffield, England. It's rather sturdy, as you see, and you could break open a door with this. Or, well, it's sharp enough to cut off a zombie's head if that's what you need.
Nice.
Wow!
Whoa!
Where did you learn to throw like that?
My dad taught me. He taught me everything he knew.
I'm staying on your good side.
Yeah.
You know, I've come up with an idea. I think we need to create a timeline from the dream implant. We should start with this Russian news article.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Computer modeling.
Artificial intelligence computer modeling.
I stand corrected, thank you. AI modeling, and predicted that Russians would pull back from the International Space Station before this whole thing comes apart.
Bang, bang, they're coming for our guns and our way of life.
Yes, exactly. And according to this article, we know the Russians will leave the ISS in the year 2020.
That gives us a little more than 5 years.
Nope, it will happen before 2020. In the dream, the Russians didn't send crew replacements. That means they will pull out before then.
Yes, I agree. AI modeling is predicting it will occur before 2020.
Remember something else. They didn't pull out until after the power grid was taken out. I think that was on day 49.
Yeah, so they remain on board the ISS until days, perhaps weeks after SHTF. But that doesn't nail down a timeline.
No, but it does give us a window. Here, look at this chart. I'll put it right there.
That stinks. My mortgage will be paid off that year.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should sell.
Hey, now, that's not funny.
Okay, guys, okay. Let's get out of the briefing room and see what this next mission is.
Then clearly you can see the irony in that. Historian, please brief the team on the historical significance of the President's Kill List.
The President's Kill List is shrouded in secrecy. Through the transparency of government, the media is aware of its existence, but not of its true nature, or who is on it.
As if the media cares.
I can understand why they don't. From a historical perspective, our media is behaving no different from other civilizations where tyranny becomes the new norm. Media has always allowed itself to be controlled by politics, to hide and conceal tyranny. The thirst for ultimate power comes at the expense of the civilian population. We know this by examining history and by paying close attention to certain hallmarks and indicators. One indicator is when governments place godlike importance on their leaders and frown upon the people they were intended to serve. We see many examples of this today. One of them is the billions spent each year protecting our leaders, with countless laws on the books affording them that protection. At the same time, these leaders subvert the citizens' right to bear arms, depriving the citizens of self-protection. The people at large have accepted this double standard. Multiply this by 10,000 other issues, and it's clear. Laws that were written to control the population do not apply to the government elite. This is how we've come to accept a presidential kill list and other atrocities of law such as NDAA. Obtaining the kill list will preserve a time in history when America decided to follow the road of tyranny. The tools that were used, like the kill list, will provide historians with that evidence. It won't be as easy as the last mission. Politicians go to great lengths to conceal tools of tyranny, and finding them presents us with a challenge. First, let's deal with the moral question. The kill list must not be revealed under any circumstances. Doing so will compromise the mission and will place all of us in grave danger. Second, there isn't a replica we can replace it with. When it is discovered missing by the president, he will inform the NSA, who will launch a secret investigation. They will no doubt scour every person ever setting foot in the White House. Therefore, your entry and execution must be flawless. Are there any questions?
Seriously, okay, what if I'm on that list? You think I won't do anything about that?
I'll dismiss the rhetorical nature of your question. However, the list will not be seen by you, by me, or by anyone except for the historian, for verification purposes. As I made clear from the beginning, our job isn't to change history, it is to preserve it. You may go now, historian. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
There can be no second-guessing of assignments. The kill list will not be revealed to anyone without a need to know. Now, it is kept inside the Oval Office. The exact location is unknown. To help us locate it, I have asked the illusionist to provide a psychological profile of the president, necessary to determine where he would keep it. Illusionist, when you are ready, you may begin.
I have compiled a psychological profile of the president based on books, articles, speeches, and letters he has written, both for content and an analysis of his handwriting style. I also watched numerous interviews and speeches he has given, again for content, but also to observe facial expressions and mannerisms. Missing from this profile is, of course, the gold standard of any psychological study, an in-depth interview done in a clinical setting. That being said, I was still able to positively identify several traits. His main focus is on achieving end results by any and all means. He is very careful with his image, yet is very careless in private affairs. His inner moral convictions are driven by outer politics. He is left-hand dominant, writes with his left hand. His Saturn middle finger is shorter than average, an indication of diminished driving force. He uses jokes as a means of deflecting defeat or personal wrongdoing. He believes people who disagree with his policies do so because of his ethnicity. He thinks any opposition is a malicious personal attack on him. He holds grudges and uses the power of the office to ignore all those that challenge his policies. He has no issue lying to the American people, nor in concealing agendas that would otherwise be grounds for impeachment. Publicly, he supports the idea of the Constitution. However, privately, he abhors it. Keeping a kill list feeds his ego. It gives him an enormous sense of power, knowing that he and he alone renders decisions of life or death without a trial. His ability to rationalize the deaths of innocent civilians is evidenced in public comments he has made, which intentionally come off as jokes, void of any remorse because he truly thinks of their deaths as fulfilling a necessary means to an end. The kill list is very important to him. It boosts his ego, makes him feel important, and he needs to keep it close. So he would choose a location he is frequently in and a location where he is allowed absolute privacy, the Oval Office. Of all the possible places it could be in there, the resolution desk is the most likely place. It has numerous hidden compartments. Being that he is left-hand dominant, he would place it in the left side. His personality type suggests he doesn't trust locks, so I have ruled out drawers with locks on them. There appears to be 3 secret compartments on the left side, located here, here, and over here. These 2 are opened by spring mechanisms. The challenge is finding where these mechanisms are. There are 3 possible areas. 2 of them are sliding drawers, and 1 is a door that swings open to the left. If it is in one of the sliding drawers, the mechanism will trip when the drawer is open to an exact distance. To find it, the drawer must be opened very slowly. If it is activated by the door, there will be a pin located along the hinge side. We have programmed the hologram for each scenario.
Are there any questions on the location?
Fantastic job, illusionist. Good work.
Kudor, run us through hologram sequencing.
In the first phase, we have delivered toilet paper designed to clog piping in the West Wing facilities. The White House has a plumber on staff, however, this will be beyond his capabilities and they will call on the approved contractor to fix the problem. This is where we come in. The illusionist and extractor will assume disguises under aliases on the contractor's list. The Secret Service guard at the gate will wave them through, affording them access to facilities here, adjacent to the Oval Office. In 2011, members of the Secret Service detail abandoned their post to assist a friend of the directors. We have arranged a similar diversion that will pull the agent guarding access to the Oval Office. Timing will be during one of the president's golf outings and will not seem unusual to agents in the White House. Phase 2 is a kill list extraction. The extractor will repair the plumbing system by flushing a chemical designed to react with the hardened toilet paper that will unclog the piping. This will take him 15 minutes. During that time, the illusionist will make entry into the Oval Office through this hidden passageway and remove the kill list. That completes all phases.
Are there any questions?
Nope, sounds good.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, not that. He gave us a clue about our next mission.
Who gave us a clue?
The coordinator. I asked if he could give us a hint about our next mission. He said, "My secrets do me a great service."
And that's a clue?
Yeah, Secret Service. We are going to where the Secret Service is.
Alright, I think you think too much.
Hey, I'll see what he says next time. Then we'll see who thinks too much.
Yeah, okay.
Alright guys, I think we've practiced this enough. The only unknown is the exact location of the release mechanisms.
Yes, and I'll be prepared to try something else, just in case.
You gotta be kidding me. A crowbar? You would destroy the Resolute desk?
Well, let's hope I don't have to.
Alright, well, that should do it.
Okay folks, let's do this. I will maintain communications on LinkSat Channel 5.
I have two words for you. Predator drones. Predator drone.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, so help me God.
Predator drone. You will never see it coming.
That's affirmative. The agent has left his post.
Good, illusionist. Go to work.
Okay, I'm in. Well, I see his schedule has him golfing until 4. After that, he has a meeting with a news reporter from Al Jazeera.
That figures.
Okay, guys. No time for distractions. Let's stay focused on the mission.
Right, flushing solvent in 3 minutes. It will take 10 minutes to react.
Well, it isn't the door. Trying the inside panel next. Not here either. Trying middle panel. Dang it, it isn't any of these.
We have 7 minutes.
Oh crap, I've got company.
If he does, I would move to impeach him. The House obviously has to do that, but I would lead an effort to impeach him. The reason for my doing that, I don't say it lightly. I don't say it lightly. I say it because they should understand that what they were threatening, what they were saying, what was adding up to be, what looked like to the rest of the world what we're about to do, would be the most disastrous thing that could be.
That wasn't part of the hologram training.
So what's next?
I'm thinking crowbar, but let me try something else. Got it! Those crafty craftsmen. It took both drawers to pop the mechanism.
Is it there?
Oh, that's something I didn't expect.
Well, come on, is it there?
Yeah, I got it, but that isn't all. There's a picture of Bin Laden on an autopsy table. Date stamp is 01 May 2011, time 23:44, from the USS Carl Vinson.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Nope, I'd say that changes his psychological profile.
Get out now. You have 30 seconds.
I'm out of here. Let's go.
Hand me that SACU unit.
Here you go.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Entering a cipher code. The unit will remain locked for 50 years.
50 years? Why?
I am done here. Thank you.
That was a bit paranoid, don't you think?
This whole thing is a paranoid operation, if you ask me. I left him a little surprised.
You didn't say anything about that.
I wanted you all to hear.
Well, it wouldn't matter, I guess. What did you leave in its place, exactly?
Just a doctored picture of Joe Biden sitting in his chair in the Oval Office.
Oh, man. Good work.
Yeah.
Way to go.
The coordinator sends his congratulations on a job well done and has asked me to give you this file.
Project Bumblehive.
Have a good evening. We will see you in the morning briefing.
Great. Min navn er Sam. Jeg vil gerne bede om noget wienerbrød.
Extractor, I'm glad I found you here, in the cantina of all places. Tell me, how is your Danish these days?
Fluent. I was born there, you know that.
Yes, I see. Your plane leaves in 2 hours. I am sending you to Copenhagen to access the Bilderberg conference. Your itinerary and e-tickets are here.
For what purpose?
2 reasons, actually. You'll access the skiff using Flame. It is in the bag, along with an encrypted phone. The skiff meeting is reserved for the Bilderberg Core elite, 18 people who control everything. Your mission is to record this secret meeting that is scheduled to occur in 2 days. Diagrams, blueprints, and of course your native tongue will get you in as a hotel maintenance worker. Have fun.
Yeah, no problem with that. You said there were 2 reasons?
Yes. When you are done, take a day or 2 to visit your family. I am sure we have time for that.
Thanks.
Call me at this number if any issues arise. I will see you here next Friday.
I have two words for you. Predator drone.